Sticker Monster here. I decided that I wanted to do a vlog. Hey, look, people are at church. I live right next to a church. That is quite interesting. Okay, anyways, I decided that I wanted to do a vlog on what it's like to be a retail worker. Because as all of you guys know, at the moment, I am working at Ross, and I felt like it would be a good idea to do a vlog on how us retail workers are treated. Here's a good example. The other day when I was at work, I had a lady come up to me and she goes, "Hey, what kind of photo album should I get?" And I was like, "Oh, well, what is it for?" And she's like, "Oh, well, it's for my daughter's 25th anniversary." Goddamn plane in this goddamn area, because this is where I live. I live right next to a fucking airport, so all you hear are fucking planes. And I know, okay, anyways. So she goes, "It's for their 25th anniversary." And I was like, "Oh, well, you should do something where you could put the photo in front and it could be their wedding photo. And then it could go from there. It would be a really cute idea." She kept me there for 10 minutes. "Oh, well, what about this one? What about this one?" After I already showed her which one she should do. And by the time I got off of work, got done with, helping her, I went back to the stock room and I was in trouble. What a lot of people need to understand is you can't keep us there for 10 minutes or we will get in trouble or written up. And people don't seem to understand that. And it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm trying to be respectful. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you're really going to get me into a lot of trouble if you don't stop this shit. Like, I gave you my opinion. Let me fucking go. This bitch, she fucking grabbed my arm when I tried to leave. That shit pissed me off. I was like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" But because I was at work, I couldn't say anything about it. And it was just kind of like, oh, well, fuck, And so that was that. And then there's this other thing that happened where this lady came up to the cash register. It wasn't to me, it was to one of my coworkers, but I was there at the time it happened. And she goes, "Hey, this rug is $6.99. And my coworker goes, "Oh, well, you have to bring back the same rug or I have to look it up and see what the price really is." And she started, "Really? Second plane in how long? 2 minutes? Holy shit." And so she was like, "Okay, well, obviously," she said she needed to go get the same rug or she had to look it up and it would take a minute. And she just started freaking the fuck out. She was like, "Oh my God, I will not be belittled by a fucking retail worker and blah, blah, blah. You have no rights to fucking disrespect me." And we were all sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? Like, we had no idea what was going on. So when all that happened, we were just kind of like, this is the shit we go through. But you know what? At the end of the day, they need to understand that obviously what this blog is showing, they need to understand that they're the ones being laughed at. If I'm having coffee with my friend, which I don't have any, or if I'm sitting in the break room with my coworkers, you're the person we're sitting there making fun of the entire fucking time. Because what people don't seem to understand is without us retail workers, where would you be able to buy your shit? Without people working at fast food places, where would you be able to get your fucking Big Mac and gain 300 fucking pounds from the fucking 5 Big Macs you just ate? And it's just, it's kind of ridiculous because as a retail worker, people are always highly disrespected in a lot of different ways. And how you doing? And they don't seem to understand that in any way. And it's just kind of like, okay, well, the least you could do is show a little bit of respect. Remember that as a retail worker myself, all I want is for you to understand that I know how to do my job. I'm working there for a reason. And if you don't believe that, then that's your issue. I'm not going to sit. And if you ever say, "I'm never coming here again," you'll literally get a, "Bye-bye. We don't care. Go away. We know you'll actually come back. You're just trying to be a bitch." Simple as that. So yeah, I thought I would just do a little bit of a vlog on what it's like to be a retail worker. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Actually, if you guys have a story, go ahead and tell me about it down in the comments. I would love to read it. Just know that I appreciate all retail workers, all fast food workers, all pretty much anyone who has the little jobs. And yeah, so on that note, now that I'm done with all that, I will go ahead and let you guys go. I'm going to have a Let's Play uploaded here pretty soon, in a couple of hours. My fiance's on the computer right now, so, but yeah, so we'll leave it at that. So remember, when there's a shout, the monster's out.